You ready, Nicole? Sure. Thanks, Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie.
I'm gonna claim it as mine, but now she knows.
I was like, how did you know I wanted this?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Drop the Post. I wanted to do a review on my Infiniti Q50S. I do a heck of a lot of driving and just never really got the chance. We got a road trip coming up this weekend, going into the US, going to Cedar Point in Ohio and out of Canada, so it's about 500 kilometers. So I thought, doing the road trip with the Beamer, why not do the review now? So what we got here is we have an F36, a a 435 Gran Coupe, and I've had the car for about a week now. I love it. It's performed great, and I want to share with you guys some of the reasons why I really enjoy it and what I think is one of the best, arguably, I think one of the best cars BMW has made for my particular needs, and I think for a lot of guys in my situation. One of the things I love about this car is it's built off the 4 Series platform, so it's slightly wider than the 3 Series. Lines that make it look like a coupe, but it really is a 4-door. First, when this car was first coming out, I fell in love with it, and one of the reasons that I loved it so much was actually the car does not look like a hatchback at all, but yet it is. So my trunk often looks like this, and most times actually quite worse. And so for me to get in there and get accessibility to everything is just incredible. I mean, I'm able to reach completely down and in, getting at everything and not having to worry about, trunk space. Business in the back and party in the front. So this has got the red interior. And I gotta tell you, I was not super keen on this interior when I first saw it. So I did some Googling online and found out a lot of guys actually had reservations about getting the interior. The guys that got it love it. The guys that didn't get it wish they got it. So I thought, okay, you know what? I'm going to try it and see what it's like. And it's incredible. I hear a lot of harps about BMW and, it's not fancy. It's all this sort of stuff. I love that it doesn't have a whack of jazzed up stuff. It's really simple and clean. It's very similar to my previous BMW, the E90, in terms of the functionality. The iDrive is, of course, upgraded a little bit. I do really like the new cup holders where they are. They're not interfering with your driving at all, and they're up front. They're easy accessible. I would say medium-sized cups that I use, and everything fits fine. I have no problems with that. So really enjoy that. My previous ones had, of course, where you push out and then they come out. There's really nothing in here that I would say, man, it really should have been changed, or it should have been a lot different. I really like the components. They're simple, they're clean. Everything just seems to perform and work really well. Xenon lights, so not the LEDs, and all the specs online that I can see, that they're pretty much the same. So, but there's no lamp washer. I don't know why they didn't add that, why they wouldn't have that as a feature. Beautiful lines in terms of where that hits. It's just inside the wheel well. It really is perfect. You can't get it much better than that. The back seat, my wife always bugs me. I usually say I'm 6 feet, but I'm like 5'11" and a half. But for me to sit back here, my head does, if I'm sitting right up, my head just grazes, but lots of knee room. And this is where I would normally sit in terms of like front seat for me. So lots of room. It's incredibly roomy back here, nice and comfortable. We're actually taking up we're doing Cedar Point for my son's 10th birthday. And so we're taking up a friend of his to go up. So we're gonna have 3 kids in the back in here. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to challenge to see how it works in the back seat here and what it looks like in terms of, having 3 kids. Nice looking car and performs so well. So you've got this performance, in the car with the 435, lots of speed, lots of power, lots of fun to drive. And with the Sport Plus and the Sport, really enthusiastic, great car to drive. And then, you've got the back. You've got tons of room back there to store everything that you're going to need when you're going out, and very functional and easy to get at. So really well thought out for a guy that wants a sporty car, wants to have fun, but I want the practicality on the weekend to go, with the family, to go on a trip. Love the calipers. Really nice calipers. Now I got to start getting packed up because I got about 15-20 minutes and I got to get out of here to go pick up the kids from school so we can oh man, I just had a shower, bud. go pick up the kids from school, and then get on the road. You guys ready for this weekend?
Yeah.
You ready, Nikki? All right, so just in front of Dick's here. Got some new trainer. Car made it. It's pretty comfortable. Worked out well. That's the boy. Hey guys, so how was the ride last night with the seats? Was it pretty comfortable? Little long, but how was the middle seat, Owen? Not bad? Pretty comfortable? What?
There was a lot of squishiness.
Okay, yeah, the back seat's squishy, but I mean in terms of sitting and stuff, it's not bad, right?
No.
It was all right?
Yeah.
It's pretty good?
Yeah.
For kids? You heard it from kids that don't lie. Back seat works well. Sign off. You guys ready for this?
Yeah. Did we bring anything?
What?
Did you bring anything bad?
Why?
You mean in my bag?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What do you mean bad?
Like that they would say you can't get in with that knife or something. You ready for this on?
No.
What do you mean no? What do you mean? What do you mean you don't want to do it? Well, let's do it. Guys, back from the trip, and I'm about to head out for a run, but I've been meaning to want to just kind of conclude the road trip with the BMW. So we went to Cedar Point and back. So I would say we did about 1,000 kilometers there and back. It was pretty packed. We had 3 kids in the back and then my wife and I in the front. So got a really good opportunity to get some experience to see how the car performs and what it's like day to day. BM suspension, I really, really enjoy it. Nice and comfortable when you need it to be comfortable, tight when you want it to be tight. So really good rounded opportunity to enjoy the car both with the family or if you're kicking it around on the back roads and down windy roads. Eco Pro was using it. We got up to about, I think I'm currently sitting at about 27 miles per gallon, and or it was like 8.6 per liter per 100, which is phenomenal. A lot better than the Infinity, so that was really good. The performance value of the car, of course, is great. Really enjoy and love the heads-up display, the HUD. It showed all my GPS coordinates, so when I was driving, I never had to take my eyes off the road. I could just look at that and it tells me where to turn, where to go. Really nice. But all in all, the car, for everything that it has, you know, it is a great car. It's similar to my old BMW. They make them really well. The comfort access, the climate control, all of that stuff works great. I've had issues with climate control in other cars. My conclusion on the car, man, I love it. As a family car, as a sports stand, I just think it's a phenomenal car. It drives great. It's so practical for work, for me at least. With the kids, they were comfortable in the back. We had lots of opportunity to test that out. The components of the car and the way the car feels and drives, really fun, and then thought out with some of the other added features. So I think I'm just going to keep buying BMW if I can afford it. They're great cars and they're a lot of fun. I find the novelty of all the little tech stuff goes away pretty quick, and then all of a sudden you're left with a car that you have to drive, and if it's no fun to drive, just the fundamental aspects of driving, none of that fancy stuff, you lose interest like I did in the Infinity. But for this car, it's just so fun to drive. Sound system's awesome. I got the Harman Kardon. The sound is incredible. I think that's all I can think of. If you guys have any questions, if you want to know anything else about the car or to learn anything else about the car, please ask me. I mean, I could put out more videos if you want on particular needs or subjects, and or I could just comment in the post, in your comments. I would comment below and then hopefully figure it out. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching.